Hey there, good morning everyone. Wednesday, the 2nd of August 2023. This morning's devotional is a reading from Matthew chapter 22, reading verses 37 through to verse 39, which read, Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself." When an expert in the law cornered Jesus and asked him, "Lord, out of all these laws that there are, which are the greatest?" And Jesus simplifies it very quickly. He says, the greatest is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul, and to love your neighbor as yourself. We also need to understand that the Pharisees had added 613 laws for the Israelites to try and obey. Now, we know how much we cannot even obey 10 simple laws, how much 613 laws. So imagine how difficult it is to try and obey just these two commandments, which God himself said to us, these are the most important. On or in our own strength, none of us can live up to this obligation. But we also know that God has provided a way for believers and Christians to do the impossible. This indwelling of the Holy Spirit works to produce the fruits of the Spirit in us. And the first on the list is love. And we can find that in Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. In fact, the other qualities that follow are just mere descriptions of love's expression. Whenever we demonstrate kindness, patience, or gentleness, we see the Lord's love at work through us, especially when the other person has been unkind and really doesn't deserve such pleasant treatment. This fruit is not produced by trying harder to do good towards those who are irritating or hard to get along with. I think maybe we could have a look at it as the process of the sap. In a plant, you've got sap, so the sap running through the branch of a grapevine. The branch supports, it doesn't make the grapes. It is the sap, the inner stuff, like the Holy Spirit, the inside of us that produces the fruit. And so through the Holy Spirit who lives in us, we're able to produce the same qualities. Producing God's love in us so that we can also pass it on to those around us. Agape love is the reason that we are able to care for someone who mistreats us. It's God's doing, not our doing. Even the adoration and worship that we offer Christ is not something that we can produce in our own heart apart from his assistance. My dear friends, although the command to love is enormous, God's grace makes it possible. Let us begin by allowing God to work in our lives to his glory and showing his love to his creation. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.